All right, folks, here we go. The motor is locked. All sensors are gone. They're not working. It's all over. We'll need either fix the whole sensors or get a new motor. So it is what it is. She doesn't even spin, so she's locked out. It kind of sucks because it's early in the morning, 6:55. Damn it! It is what it is. So until next episode, we'll see what the hell's gonna happen. I already got the handlebars ready for the car. My wife's gonna come over with the car, and we're gonna put this beast in the car, and hopefully we can tow it all the way to the house. Till then, we are stuck. The motor is seized, and it ain't turning. It says the Hall sensors they activate the magnets, and they just grind. Damn, what a ride, huh? Anyway, always big shout out and thanks to Tony. If it wasn't for him, I'll be stuck in the middle of nowhere. I'm still stuck in the middle of nowhere, but with his confidence, makes me feel better that at least I have a close friend that can help me out, give me advice, and stop for me and kind of say, listen, I can offer this, and that. It's very nice when people can offer things to you for you to help you out. Until then, take care, guys. Alrighty, folks. So, unfortunately, as you can see, or as you saw the video, it is bad news. I'm going to get my vape, sorry, and my coffee, and hopefully we can discuss what the hell just happened. Um, wow. So I was able to shoot a quick clip of what happened um, to me on the road. I wish it was me and Tony. We're heading out to obviously go to work. He starts 7 o'clock in the morning. I start at 8 o'clock. This happened at about 6:15 in the morning, right off of Richmond, Richmond Terrace. Few blocks away from uh, Forest Avenue. Anyway, and this is what I was told by Tony that was actually following me as we were going to work. First, he sees this huge noise, grinding. I'm sorry, hears this huge grinding noise, and then he says that he saw a smoke coming out of the rear wheel. Now, I'm only assuming that smoke was the tire pretty much, locking. Um, it was kind of awkward because I could see it in my mind how it looked. So as we spin the wheel, and we're doing about 50, we're going pretty fast. And you spin the wheel, all of a sudden the wheel locks, the tire stops, and now it's as you lock the rear brake, and now you're moving forward. Since I was going so fast and it stopped me so fast, I believe that that's where the smoke was coming from. I couldn't smell anything on the motor, and pretty much at the end of the ride, the motor was locked out. I was able to push it, but it was extremely hard, and the motor was warm. It wasn't hot. It wasn't overheating. But I rode really, really well from my house to where the place where we meet at, and then from there it was literally 3 blocks, and I got stuck. So, and I believe what happened is exactly what Tony is saying, that my whole sensor or sensors they went out. I'm assuming only one because as I go to a bike right now, and if I want to spin the wheel, it'll spin. But um, I believe if I was to sit on a bike and give it a load, it'll do the same exact thing, start locking out. So um, I will try to check that, maybe record it if it's going to lock out again, and I'll just go around my house just so I don't get stuck too far out and I don't have to push the bike. So that day, unfortunately, I mean, Tony is a great guy. There's no way I can say anything about this guy, anything bad about this guy. I mean, he has offered his car key, he has offered his car, he has offered his time. The next day, uh, we talked about it. Yesterday was Friday. He knows I always ride on my bike to work because I'm in a city, so the traffic is horrendous, and he's in Brooklyn. So for him, it's like whatever. I take the car regardless. I don't like to really ride alone. So he literally offered his bicycle. You know what I mean? For me to take it to work. I mean, just crazy. You do not see people like that. You know what I mean? That I mean, even a close family member sometimes will not offer a key for you, or a bike to ride. You know what I mean? I haven't offered my bike to ride to anybody. However, I see, like, I would offer my bike to Tony anytime in the day. I mean, whatever help he would need, I would help him out. It's because it's that type of person that he is, and I can't do anything wrong against him because he's just cool that way. I mean, that's the way the guy is. It's so it's such a little number of people like that are willing to help and not thinking that they're going to doing a great, a crazy deal. But anyway, we're coming off the subject. So we're done with the season. Unfortunately, on the sad note, we are done, and the uh, the motor whole sense is gone. Um, you know, it looked bad. It sounded really bad. It got me really pissed. Um, you know, it caused a lots of issues that day. It was just a bad day from a get go from the morning. It wasn't a good day. Um, I was able to call up my wife and come with her truck and pick me up. And again, Tony was nice enough to offer his service, even though he was going to work. He said, just dude, take my key, you know, call my neighbor. He'll bring. I mean, he was just coming with a solution, and I like that. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. So, but no, I'm a humble guy. I might be a prick in real life because lots of people are pricks to me. So I'm still, regardless, I'm humble. If you're not a prick to me, why should I be a prick to you? So I'm a humble guy, especially to my friends that are really really nice and cool with me. Tony, James, they're all cool guys. Why would I even harm anybody like that? It would just completely destroy me inside. But I call up my wife. She came with a truck. I load up the truck. Luckily, I had some tools, so I was able to readjust the handlebars, put it sideways, so the bike went in. The unfortunate thing was the pedals. They kind of scratched the bumper. Maybe next time, what I'll do, I'll take the pedals out. Um, so wife was pissed, but it's a lease car, so like whatever, it is what it is. For the next 2 years. Um, so we drove to the house. I got into the house, and I put the bike. I left the bike. I did things in the house. I went to pick up my son. Then I came back, and I unlocked the bike, and I turned it on. I spin the wheel. It made a funny grinding noise, and then it was gone. Um, and it ran. It spun the tire. So I was like, interesting. But again, Tony says, like, well, that's what it is with the whole sensors. You might have, you know, two good whole sensors and one bad one. You know what I mean? And I'm surprised that it doesn't have a pair of whole sensors. You have all your whole sensors, but then there should be another set of whole sensors. I think QS motors, they have pair of hall sensors. So if one goes bad, you still got another pair. But that's not what it is in this case. Don't have any additional hall sensors. So that kind of sucks. Um, but the bike spins the motor. I was not able to go out and try the bike and see if it does anything on the load. I am going to close the chapter with this motor. I am probably going to end up giving that motor to Tony and let him, take the swing at it. If he wants to change the Hall sensors, I'll have him change the Hall sensors, and we'll use that in a project. You know what I mean? Um, whatever projects he wants to do. Now he's doing something with mid-drive, but I have no problem giving him the motor. The motor has done plenty. It's done over 6,000 miles. I just looked the other day at my rear brakes. They're completely shot, so I'm going to have to service them. Um, Maybe I'll do it this weekend or following weekend or next season because, of course, we already have the QS 205 on the way, the 5,000 watts. That motor was about $320 plus shipping and handling. Came to like and tax came to like 540, 540. So I ordered it about 2 weeks ago, and the logistics they can update and tell me where the motor is. AliExpress is telling me that the motor has been sent or shipped. Logistics are not showing me anything. The guy says about 2 months to receive the shipment. Logistics says about 3 months. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We all know that the shipping from China is not easy. It takes a little while. I've heard people waiting as long as 6 months, which is ridiculous, completely unacceptable. So it kind of sucks. I'm hoping for the best. There's nothing here locally uh, that anybody will be selling QS 5,000 watts. Uh, QS motors are really really good. Um, so not too many people are selling it. Not a big turnover. Same thing with the Surons, Onyx. They don't have a big turnover because they're good bikes and good motors. So nothing locally. Also, again, the plan is for the next season, which is somewhere in January, to order a motor. I mean, what a battery. Do the battery and hopefully order it by January. Receive it, I hope in March. Plug it in and give it a rip and see how she works. So hopefully by next season, and I'm saying my season starts April. So from April, May, June, July. I mean, we did good. We did about 4.5, 5 months on a season. So we got pretty much shut down at the very end of the season, which was 2 weeks ago. Today it's about 55 degrees daytime, so it's not as warm as you expect. Um, it is a beautiful weather for a bike though, but early in the morning when you go to work, it's really cold. Late at night, it gets cold, but during the daytime, it's like the best time to ride. I unfortunately I didn't do August that well. I did maybe 1 week out of August. Then I was off from work for 3 weeks, so I didn't ride because of the weather temperature. And it seems nobody gives a shit about the climate and the weather just being all hot and getting hotter and hotter. So it kind of sucks because nobody cares about work. Anyway, um, so yeah, we gotta shut this project down and do some maintenance, do some upgrades. The guys in Group Rides that they have QS motors, I don't ever see them breaking down. The motor never overheats. So what is the moral of this video out of this video? The moral is, if you want to go cheap, um, yeah, you're gonna go with no brand name, but these are the things that you should expect. Always breaking down and always having issues. If you go with a well-known brand like QS Motor, um, I don't think you're gonna have any problems because the statistics show that the percentage in a group ride that carry QS motors almost never break down, and the guys that ride the known brand motor completely break down, and just too often, you know. So if you want to waste your time, that's cool. But again, I had a great ride, 6,000 miles on the motor. Yeah, I'll be able to fix it, but I refuse to jump into whole sensors and play with that. I don't have time. I just don't want to solder anything, and I don't want to open anything up. I'll probably have Tony open it up, and we'll just go with the excitement and see what it is, how it is. Hopefully, we'll videotape it, or I'll videotape it, and he's going to enjoy himself by opening the damn motor. I'm going to enjoy what he will do to the damn motor, either fix it or use it, in another project, uh, if he can't fix it in a different way. But the goal is for him to fix it, and he's a good handy guy. So I don't, I have a belief in him that he's going to be able to fix it and use it, and I'm going to be happy that he actually got something from me, because I really haven't really say thank you enough, to him, because he has done so many, good things towards me. You know what I mean? So this motor will be a cool kind of like a bullshit gift. Like, yeah, dude, just go at it. Um, but enough with the blabbling, enough with the bullshit. I'm done with the video. Um, check out the beginning of the video. I mean, obviously, if you made it this far, um, thank you so much. Are we getting subscribers? Or we're getting people. Um, we've had lots of questions, by the way, about people breaking down. They're reaching out to us. They're asking all sort of questions. And when I guys give you answers, I don't only get the answers from my knowledge. If I don't know your answer, I'll reach out to a couple of guys that I know that are in the hobby, and then tell me most likely what it is. I'll always second check with them, and we have few guys that have problems with the bikes. One was a hole sensor, the other one was loose wire, the other one was completely disconnected wire, the other one was the hole sensor harness. I mean, we have helped out so far so many people. It's not even funny, and I love it. So if you do have a problem with your bike, um, you know, you should reach out to us. Like I said, I have a bunch of good friends that know what they're doing in this hobby, and they've built lots of projects. I mean, Tony is one of them, top notch, knowledgeable guy. I mean, he teaches me a lot. He tells me a lot, and he always makes sense. That's sometimes what pisses me off. That he's always right, and he fucking always makes sense. So it's like it triggers me, but you know what? Shit. I mean, you've helped. That's what count. But if your friends have problems and all that good stuff, and share the video, give them our channel name, and let them come over and ask. I don't have a forum, I don't have a group chat. If you guys need something like that, we can go with a group chat for tech support, and do it that way. You know what I mean, everybody can reach out over here on the YouTube community, and make sure that they get the answers. And definitely gotta subscribe if you haven't. And I'm looking forward to more guys coming over and help them out with their troubleshooting their system. And it's pretty much easy. There's not much to it. It's just you know I'm willing to give all my knowledge. Anyway, I'm out of here, folks. So make sure you smash the like button and stay tuned.